live. There we go. Whew. One breath. That's me. Alright. And a boop. And grab this. If it will load. I hope it will. Because that would be good if it does. Potato King, always early, as always. How you doing? Welcome. First come, first serve. He's always here immediately. Jamie, hello, hi, how you doing? Oh, yo, the Chipper Chap. How you been, man? How you been? How you been? It's been a while. Hope you've been good. And right now, the chat's messing up for some reason again. Jeez Louise. Why is that happening? Connie Russell, hello, hi, as well as Alpha Elise. How are we all doing today? Can this go? Why is it so finicky? I dislike that it's finicky. I want it to work as intended, but no. Do I have to... Why are you doing this? Huh? 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 Punk of an application. Select the live source. Both alive. I know that for a fact. Come on. Select live sources. Why is it only showing me one? Oh. I'm gonna lose my mind. Beta mode. Will that help? I doubt it. Huh. It has been good. I'm very glad to hear that, Chipper Chat. Very glad to hear that you've been good. Come on. How's D&D? We finished, why'd my phone just go off? Dominoes? No, thank you. We finished one of our campaigns, and it was good. It was good. It was a nice climactic finish. The big bad evil is dead. All the core PCs stayed alive. However, some previous characters that we had played in other campaigns had come back. Some of them had died. My character, that was in our first campaign, died of natural causes because he was very old. But then other ones came back to help. No live or upcoming streams found for that Raven Crow. Are you serious? I'm live right now. It's because yesterday it worked seamlessly and we were right into it and it worked just fine. But however, today it's just not working for some reason. And I love it when it does this. I love it when it does this. It's my absolute favorite thing when it does this. You don't understand to the level in which I appreciate it when my chat simply won't work. The only thing I would appreciate more is if it would work. That's also the place where wood gets processed. So I'm slowly gonna lose it. We don't even have a target yet. Get out of there, Shelgon. But we don't have a target yet. Right now it's question mark because we don't know what we're gonna hunt. And I don't know if this is ever gonna work right now because it simply is not. It is not for some godforsaken reason, and I do not know why. It shows the shorts chat. That's what it does. But I wanted to show both of the chat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when I say I want them to show both chats? But why won't it? Huh? Auto find and activate. Yeah, right. Even if I try and do it manually, it just doesn't show it to me. That's ridiculous. What do I think is going to be the last Pokemon that you catch in this series? Hopefully a good one. It would be fun if it was like a Mega that we haven't caught yet. It's probably going to be like Chimecho or something. Which I still can't get over. Before Legends EA came out, I can't remember what I was streaming. I think I was streaming Scarlet and Violet Hunt. And I'm like, if they give Chimecho a Mega and not Flygon, I'm going to lose it. And then they gave Chimecho a Mega. And I'm like, wow. That's crazy. So if we do actually end up getting Chimecho as the last one, because we haven't gotten them yet. I don't even think I've caught Chimecho. Like, period. I think it's one that's in my decks that I simply it's not registered. I don't think I've caught Chimecho. Can chat work, please? Oh, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna have to go with the flow today. It's gonna be a little bit harder to read horizontal chat, but hey, you know, I can't sit here and twiddle my thumbs all the time, you know what I mean? I gotta start doing stuff. And doing stuff is exactly what I have to do right now, because we need to see. Well, why is nothing? I'm gonna lose my mind. There we go. Alrighty, because we have to see what the first hunt of today's stream is. And the way we determine that is, of course, by spinning this gosh forsaken wheel. Let's see what we got to hunt today. I wanted it to be Mawile. That's fine. We'll get Charmeleon. Charmeleon's fine. We hunted Charmander not too long ago, and then we hunted Charizard ages ago, actually. It'd be cool if it was a shiny alpha with a Mega. Honestly, if it's the final one, I'll probably try and get an alpha. Alrighty, let me get an image of good old Charmeleon. Boom, that was so quick because it's at the top of the Pokedex. And then I get rid of the question mark, I grab you, and I chuck Charmeleon down there. A bit more to the right side, yeah. Because he's got the space for it. Because he's more long than he is wide. Unless you're in the shorts, then he's going to be a little bit clippy. There he goes. Alrighty, so, I think what I'm going to do is, maybe, I'm probably just going to do a distortion in full transparent honesty. Because, like, yeah, I could do here, I could do Oz on 20, but, like, what are the odds? Well, there is an Alpha Totodile. Which, I think that's actually pretty hard to come across, actually. What the hell? I'm catching that. Hey, bud. Hey, Totodile. Anyway. Damn, he broke out. Oh well. Because, like, Charmander just spawns over here. But it's like, it can also be Lucario. It can also be Hippowdon as well. And it's pretty... We just started. We just started. It's not a Charmander. It would be crazy if it was. But it is one we haven't caught for the series. But funnily enough, it doesn't count. Because we didn't get on the wheel. We just... Hey, Scrafty. Wow. Hey, Scrafty. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna catch it. Down in the ball. Fine, I'll use a repeat ball. Yeah, he didn't want the repeat ball. He didn't want that repeat. Wow. Wow. Well, it's not the target, and I don't think I'm going to be hunting here for Charmander. like, I would consider it for Totodile. Or, like, I would consider it for, like, Malamar, right? Or, hell, even Dragalge. But I don't know if I will for Charmander. Is the timer even on? No. Because I'm still trying to... I only start the timer when I know for certain where I'm going to be hunting it. And right now, I don't think I'm going to hunt it here. I'm going to probably hunt it in a... believe it or not, a distortion. Purely just because it is going to take a long time. And I have a lot of things outside of YouTube that I do. Because I also have to edit and do other things around, like the house. And then I have to go and work. And then I have to do other things. And I have to take care of a dog. And I have to, you know, there's just a lot more and I have a personal life, you know? So, I try and get as many done as I possibly can. Which means I'm going to use a distortion. So I have to try and grind for one. I'll give away that shiny Scrafty as well. Hey, look, he's already in the phases box, ready to get donated. Donated to a family that'll love him. That's her, sorry. My bad. Jeez, I only have so many spots left for phase Pokemon. Actually, let me quickly release some before I... You know, I might take a moment and like transfer a bunch of the shinies to home. Either that, or I could just do a whole stream where I just give away all my phase Pokemon. But the thing is, I don't know if there's gonna be enough people to actually give them away to. You know? Any fire? Nope, no fuel, no fire. It's not that which I desire. So we go again. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-dum. And none. Wait, I do have a shiny Dragalge. We got one for the series. I think I called it... Did I just call it Kelp? I think I called it Dr. Kelp. Either that or I called Skrelp Dr. Kelp. Fire? No Charmander though. The funny thing is, because it's the middle stage, we could do one where Charizard's there or just Charmander. Both work. Middle stage evolutions are the easiest to hunt. With some exceptions, I think. Because it's either... I mean, final stage evolutions, I think, are always the hardest to hunt for. Purely because, like, a lot of the time they only spawn as a 1, and then there's a bunch of the pre-evolutions around it. Unless you do, like, a 5-star distortion, I think. But I don't know for certain. Any fire, yes there's fire, but then there's no fire that we want. Do. I had a lot of fun with the Champions stream yesterday as well, so I think I'm definitely going to be doing more Champions content. However, I'm going to change the approach that I'm going for it, because right now I've been using, you know, I'm sticking with the wheel, and I did that for the first 2 kind of like Champions things I did, because I didn't want to stray too far away, but then I also don't want to be like constantly repeating the same gimmick for everything. So I think what I'm going to do from now on, for those videos, I'm just going to choose a Mega, I'm just going to make a team I like, and then I'm just going to make a video covering it. I think that's just what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try and make a team with all the different Megas, and try and make them as good as I can and stuff, you know? And Popped in to say hi. Finally got back into Jurassic Park Chaos Theory and been catching up, so goodbye. Well, goodbye to you as well. I hope you enjoy watching Jurassic Park, and yeah, thanks for coming into the stream. I always appreciate it. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm very glad we got Heliolisk out of the way. Because Heliolisk is, its shiny is just not good. Heliolisk shiny is just not great. It's just sunburn. You got left out in the sun for too long. You got too much of a tan. Too much of a tan. Is that a large hyperspace zone with only 2 stars? That's crazy. You try and pop in more streams? Yeah, be omnipresent, brother. You gotta make everyone think that you're everywhere at once. And then they'll always be thinking of you. Boom, boom, boom. No fire. Oh, there is fire, but it's a large one. And I don't do large ones. Tylo Williams, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, man. Are you gonna pick? Oh, now it's picking it up. There we go. Okay. Now I can activate that. It just took ages for it to properly pop up. So now we're gonna get the horizontal chat on the screen as well. You're here but also not here? Hey man, that's, you know, a lot of people do that. You know, that's what a lot of people do when they watch streams. And honestly, that's how I watch streams. I don't really engage with chat. I just like chill and I watch the content creator that I enjoy, you know? Sometimes it's good to just be a lurker and just chill, you know? Believe you me, I'm gonna be acting the exact same way regardless of how many people are in here. Because me personally, I get energy spikes at random. And it has nothing to do with how many people are here. I can guarantee you that. As soon as I think of a topic that I'm gonna like rant on about, I will go for it. You know? And for the most part, pretty much all the time, they are Pokemon related. That's how you are most of the time? Exactly. Exactly. See? And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, a lot of people enjoy consuming media in different ways. And like live streams, chat's there if you want to chat, but hey, you don't have to. Plus, if you watch like any big streamers, what's the point in chatting? I'm gonna be so real. What is the point in chatting? Because your message just goes, phoom. It just goes. It goes so quick. It's gone. That message, boom, gone. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, it's Shadowwolf. How you doing, man? What's up? Not much. I'm doing some shiny hunting today because I didn't yesterday. So, that's what we're doing today. I also need more recordings, so, you know, had to. As much as I wanted to play more champions, over the weekend when I have time, I think I'm going to be making more teams and stuff like that with the new megas, and then I'm going to be doing stuff. Then I'm going to be making videos about them. But oh my god, is it hard to compete with other people doing champions content. They're on it so quick. It comes out, boom, they're at their computers non-stop and they're getting stuff done. That, and they usually have a team to like actually help them do stuff. You know what I mean? Sad you missed yesterday's stream? Hey, well, on the bright side, there's always the VOD that you can go back and watch, so you can feel like you're there and you're part of a live stream. It was a more of a short one as well than I thought, because I wanted to demonstrate the teams a little bit, and I did demonstrate both of them. I could have kept going, but I didn't want you guys to get sick of me playing the same team over and over and over again or anything like that. But at the same time, I could just do a stream where I use a team I really like and just try and get to master rank. Hell, I could try and even get the champion rank with the team I have. I genuinely think the team that I've made with Pokemon, with Mega Raichu Y is really strong. I genuinely think that. I genuinely think I've made a very strong team in Champions. The only thing I've been considering changing is maybe giving Garchomp like Life Orb instead. And just making them as fast as possible. Because Scarf is good, like Choice Scarf is good, and it does help outspeed a lot of things. But because Garchomp's already really quick, and like I think if I just make them really fast, they'll already naturally outspeed like certain threats. You know? Hey, you never know how long these are gonna be, you know? It could be 2 seconds, it could be 5 hours, it could be anywhere in between, and hell, anywhere beyond 5 hours. It's really, I say this a lot of the time, it's rolling a 1,124 sided die. Hoping for that nat 1,024, you know what I mean? And then when you do, like, distortions, all you're doing, you're just adding more dice to the mix that will count for the 1,024, right? Because right now, I could theoretically go and do, like, 1s and 20. But then, like, every so often, and only every so often, I get to roll that dice once. The chances stay the same. The only thing that is changing is the amount of dice that you get to roll. Will that be a long form? The Mega Raichu Y team? Yes. Mega Raichu X team? No, because I made some mistakes. I forgot that Levitate means you don't get the effect of electric terrain. I completely forgot about that. And a whole part of the team was I had Rotom Wash with, not Electric Surge, with Rising Voltage. So I've made a change to the team already, and I've added Jolteon instead with Rising Voltage. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to give that the Choice Scarf, so it will outspeed a lot, and then it will be able to dish out really, really strong Rising Voltage single targets. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to have Mega Raichu X as a support Pokemon for it. You know, it's going to have, like, Fake Out, it's going to have Knockoff, I might set up screens as well with Mega Raichu X, because Mega Raichu X definitely works best as more of a bulky supporter. Because, like, even, like, let me think real quick. So, Meowscarada, right? This is something that I did. And yes, it resists electric type moves. But Meowscarada has a 70 base defense. So Mega Raichu had like a 150 attack. It was stab, volt tackle on electric terrain, right? And Meowscarada lived with a very small amount of health, but it did in fact live. It did a lot of damage, but they did live. And I think there was another situation where it just doesn't do as much damage as you need it to, you know? So if you lean more into the new defensive stats and already relying on its like decent base attack, you can do pretty well and survive more attacks than you need to, you know? So that's kind of my thought process behind it. The thing you liked most about ZA was the choice to change back to a move that you had earlier and swapped it out for something else. I also really like that. It was the same with like Scarlet and Violet and stuff, but Legend ZA made it a lot, I guess, it was easier to know. I think, because you go in here and then you can go there and then immediately you have a whole thing called change moves there, and then you can very easily go through and then go TMs as well. So it made it very easy to do that. versus Scarlet and Violet, where I think you had to not look as hard. Oh no, you had to look a little bit harder, but yeah. Pokemon Champions team is super fast. You even gave Dragonite a Quick Claw and Electros with its Mega Stone. Dragonite with Quick Claw. Hey, you know, you gotta experiment with the minimal held items that we got. We did get some new ones. We did, in fact, get some new ones. Also, Electra, they did my boy Scolipede so, like, just bad. They gave him shell armor, which, like, they gave him shell armor of all things. Like, really? Really? Shell armor? But you give Pyro a unique ability. You give his Mega a signature ability, but you give Scolipede shell armor? Really? Man. New to the stream and you're enjoying your commentary. Also, you're doing a shiny living dex and normal living dex in Legends EA. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Hey, I wish you nothing but the best of luck for that. Oh, Charmander. Hey. Well, one, welcome to the streams. And I hope you're, like you said, enjoying the commentary. I'm glad that you are. And we have the Charmander. Bada bing, bada boom, bada boom. This time I found myself a Distortion Zone. That's one Charmander. And it's small as well. That's really, really convenient for me. Oh my word. That's crazy convenient. So many new Mega Pokemon and you're happy as a fan of Electros giving it a Mega Evolution. Honestly, it's really good. I think Mega Electros is gonna be an absolute beast. You know? Wait, where am I going? Why am I going up? I had to go down. Was it left? Yes, I had to go left. And then down here, and then onto the rooftop, which I guess I could do using this good old elevator. Boom. And then across the rooftops. King Raiden, hello, hi, how you doing? How we doing tonight and how goes the hunting? The hunting has been yet to begin. I was quickly having a look in Wild Zone 20 and hey look, shiny Scrafty, and it's like, really? Alright. I know shiny hunting is the easiest in this game. And that's just, I thought it was a wild Gallade, but it isn't. Hey look, a screw! Huh. I didn't get that one yet. Well, hey, I got a colorful screw. Hey, it's Nina Nick. How you doing, Nina? Hope you've been having an absolutely banger of a day. Oh, it's down there. Oh, I didn't have to go all around that way after all. I thought it was on the roof. All right, it's a 2-star one, so I could use this one. That's crazy. Ooh, encounter power. Yes, please. All right. Check, please. And cheese, hello, hi. I'm a huge fan. I love cheese. We did get the sewers though, so sewers pretty bad. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to hunt this unless I knock them out and then do like the other method, and I guess I could do that. But do I want to? Do I want to do that? I don't know. Do I want to do that? Shelby from Adventure Time. This guy knows bowl. Yeah, no. Look. You may call me crazy. I had the Charmanders right there. I could have done different methods, I know. But there are certain methods that I simply have more fun doing. Purely because I'm able to interact with chat more, which is why I like doing the fly method and why I don't like doing the bench method. You know what I mean? If I just have to do the fly method, I can interact with chat like crazy. You know? And I feel like that's why I like doing the shiny hunting one, because I can interact with chat, and then, like, you know, if chat is quiet, I can just, like, chill out. I can have some water, and, you know, I can be chill. I can just be a chill guy. Hey, Herm the Worm, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. You can hear my water bottle. All right. What we can do, because we can go back in and we can see if it changes their spawn location. Hopefully Charmander will spawn in front of me this time. This is a fun strategy that I learnt. And nope, let Leo again. I think it works for some places, but it might not for others. I did, in fact, stream Pokemon Champions yesterday. Well, of course it is. That's what all shiny hunting streams are. You kidding? You really think that, like, people are glued to their screens like, oh my god, I have to do this Masuda method. Oh my god, guys, is this gonna be the one? And then they don't interact with chat. You know what I mean? Like, shiny hunting doesn't require as much focus as, like, okay, random encounters in older games, I get it. But at the same time, you are just running back and forth. You know, it's very simple button inputs. You know what I mean? It's very simple. It's so easy to multitask while shiny hunting. You know, that's why people, like, watch a TV show when they do it, you know? You're not watching a TV show while you're playing Dark Souls. That shit needs your full attention. Shiny hunting, however, it's very easy to go and, like, do something else or focus on something else. Well, this is just, like, running in the background, you know what I mean? The only one that I would, like, make sense is if you're, like, doing the runaway method, you know? But even then, it's like you're just running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, you know what I mean? So I think all shiny hunting streamers, they just love to, you know, they love to interact with chat. Or at least I do. I like interacting with chat. For the most part. It's been pretty nice. You're also moving in a few days. Well, congratulations on moving. I hope you move into a much, like, just a real nice place. I could keep doing this one. I mean, I don't think we can do that. Yeah, and that's another thing. I don't understand why people go live and then rarely interact with chat. You know, if people are talking in your chat, like, you know, shouldn't you, like, at least say something? You know, shouldn't you, like, you know, be like, hey guys, how you doing? Oh, thanks so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And, like, you know, I'm real happy that we're all, like, you know, just vibing together. You know, we're chilling out. You know? People shouldn't have to go onto a free website and pay money just to be, like, for them to say, oh, hey, how are you doing? You know what I mean? And when they do that, they don't even look for their answer. They just go, hey, how you doing? And then they just move on to the next thing. Which I understand if you're a really big streamer, but at least interact with chat a little, you know? A little. Alright, so okay. I'm gonna keep doing this thing, because Noom will spawn there this time, so that means Charmander can be here as well. Exactly! What's the point of a live stream if you don't interact with chat? If you don't, then just make a long-form video. I mean, there were times where I thought about stopping streaming and making just long-form videos, because genuinely, it would be a lot easier. It would be a lot easier, like, if I spent this chunk of time hard just, like, getting footage and then, you know, doing any, just, like, oh my, what am I saying? See? You don't get this from a normal video. You don't watch me stutter and fall over my words and be an absolute moron. You know what I mean? You know? And then you don't get those moments of silence. that for some reason people are really, really uncomfortable with. You know? Oh, this. Boom. That's why you like watching it, because I'm chill and I interact with chat, and you're not doing crazy things during stream with 20 billion viewers. Oh my god. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday about, like, well, one of my friends, Mentos, he has a whole channel of his own. I really like his stuff. He does a lot of, like, Destiny content. Well, not a lot. He does, like, one video every so often. If you know anything about, like, Destiny 2, there's, like, these raids that you have to do with friends, and they can be pretty complicated. And they're, like, they're very long, and you have to sit down with your friends and go through it all. And he does these really, really, honestly, his editing is amazing. I love his editing style. It's the biggest thing that I think he does really, really well. That on top of, like, he found a really good niche that no one's making any, let's say, good content for Destiny 2. When I heard he was going to be making Destiny 2 content, I looked at other content creators, and oh my god, so many of them are so boring. They're so monotone, and they're just so boring. And then, like, I compared his, I'm like, that's great. And he explains things really well too. And he has, like, this whole helpful thing. And also, hello, Herb Cobb. Hopefully I said that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. And it's like, and like, cause he doesn't live stream. Like, he's told me before, like, he would rather die than live stream. You know? Like, cause he likes it as, cause he just, like, he likes editing and he likes that whole process. So then he just does the editing and then uploads a long form video. You know? And I think his stuff's really good. But yeah, I was having a conversation, with him and some other friends alongside, Lycans the other day, about, like, live streamers, and he was saying, like, I hate live streamers, and then he was like, not you, Crow, not you. Specifically not you, of course. But he doesn't like a lot of live streamers, specifically people who live stream with a huge group of people, because what they do, they're always just, like, they're always clip farming. They're always trying to be the funniest person in the room, and I agree, that shit's annoying. That's annoying. You know what I mean? And I know it's not just me. I find, like, that's not just me. It's not just Mentos. It's not just Lycans. I feel like it's a pretty universal thing that, but then some people enjoy that kind of stuff, and I understand. I get it. They're being silly. They're being dumb. You know, people enjoy it. People enjoy watching people be stupid. There's a whole shows about that. Like, what, American Home Video or something? There's a whole thing about that. Whole TV show about people being stupid. Yeah. I actually talk to my chat members. It's really nice. You feel like a therapist to me. You know what? I do take that as a compliment, my friend. I do, in fact, take that as a compliment. The subscribe thing's an Undertale noise? It is. It is, in fact, an Undertale noise. No, it's remember, ever since I started watching your streams, my days have been a little brighter, and you've helped me out with social anxiety a lot. I want to thank you so much. Well, I'm really happy to hear that, huh? You know, like, I can't remember half of what I say during streams. I'm gonna be so honest, but I don't want to say that. My mother said that, and she's a deadbeat now. I was gonna say I'm unapologetically me, which is true, but it also, you know, I'm a good person. My mother is not. So, but she would say that all the time, and oh my god, she sucks. She's so bad. She's a horrible person. But she would say that all the time, and I'm like, yeah, but maybe you should apologize because of, like, you know how you're treating everyone. But anyway, it's crazy. You caught a shiny Slowpoke on Marvel? Hell yeah, bro! That's 2 shiny Megas you got. You evolve that Slowpoke into a Slowbro, shiny Mega Slowbro, and then you get a dude. Mawile, Mawil's awesome. I love Mawile. It's one of Lycan's favorite Pokemon as well. Yeah, Lycans love Samoa, but their favorite's Bennett. So 2 of their favorites has Mega Evolutions, so they're living the good life. I, unfortunately, am not. Have I watched any of the World Cup matches? I'm sorry to say, me personally, I'm not into sport, if I'm being fully honest. But I do know there's like, right now in Australia, there's like State of Origin, I think. Which happened not yesterday, but the day before. What's my favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Flygon. And that also has to do with the fact that I hate Garchomp. Because, oh my god. I've ranted about it time and time again, about my disdain for Garchomp. Yes, it's on my team. I know. You can call me a hypocrite. But, what if there was Flygon? Flygon would be here instead of Garchomp. The reason I have Garchomp on my team is because it gives like nice coverage. It's a ground type. He's very strong. I could put Zygarde, but Zygarde's not a shiny. I have a shiny Scizor. I do have a shiny Scizor, actually. I'm hoping Charmander can spawn in front here, because we've switched it before and it's been to Numel, but I don't know if Charmander can. I might be spending too much time here. I might go and try and get a different one with Charmander, because like the sewers are always like just so annoying to deal with. Look, I really wanted Flygon to go to Mega, and then like when he wasn't even in the DLC, man, wasn't even in the DLC. It was like just in the game, like that hurt. You know. It's alright. I'll just look for a different one. I don't think Charmander can be at the spawn. We did it a lot of times, and we only got Numel there once. So I think, at the very least, it's very unlikely, and we're probably just gonna save time by trying to find a different Charmander one. Justice for Flygon, man. Like seriously, introduced in Gen 3. What happens Gen 4? His cooler, older cousin comes in and just strips him of his entire identity. Oh, you're a cool, like, flying serpent? Well, guess what? I'm a cool flying, like, land shark. And I have your stats, but better. I have your move pool, but better. I have a mega. I have a better ability. Screw you. And it's like, wow. What stats would you give Flygon's mega? I can see it working 2 ways. I can see it being a really good support, where it goes crazy in its bulk, and it gets like a really cool like Trapinch overcoat on it, so it kind of gets like this armor. I can see it doing that, but then I can also see it becoming a lot more narrow, a lot faster, like a really fast special attacker. I think would be really cool. Because then we would have a unique situation where we can have a really, really fast dragon special attacker, you know? Dragon ground special attacker that can outspeed a lot of things and like use like earth power really well. And boom burst as well. That would be so sick. But what they do instead of that, they gave Garchomp a second mega. They gave Garchomp a second mega and did exactly that. And I'm so pissed off about it. You know? Like, oh my god. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. Why would they give Garchomp a second mega? No one even uses the first mega. My whole time playing Champions, which at this rate, how many hours do I have in Champions? That's right, 95 hours. I've come across 2 people using Mega Garchomp. 2! Only 2! And guess what? They lost. Mega Garchomp died in the first turn at Mega Evolve. It's bad. Carlos, call you basic? Nah, I won't. I don't insult my viewers unless they deserve it. Favorite region is definitely Gala. Fair. My favorite region is Alola. Also, if he gets a Mega type, it should be changed when it Mega evolves to Dragon Steel. Dragon Steel would be fun, but I don't know if it would make much sense with Flygon. Like, Dragon Bug would be cool, but like it just makes it a worse typing, I think, overall. Like, what defensively does that even like get him? What does that give them defensively? I mean, let me look at a type calculator. Bug and Dragon. I think, like, you gain weaknesses, you get a quad resistance, but you keep the same level of resistances. So, Bug Dragon is just not good. In exchange for a quad resistance to grass, you are gaining 2 additional weaknesses and no additional resistances. Hell, you become neutral to fire and you become neutral to fire and then weak to fighting and ground. No, not fighting and ground. You become weak to dragon, fairy, and rock. It's like, that's not a good type. It's not a good type at all. Like, in the slightest. It's not a good type at all, man. What's my favorite legendary? Honestly, out of all of them, I am a huge fan of Koraidon. Koraidon speaks to me. Koraidon, okay. I have a huge thing for the knight aesthetic. So I love Corviknight, I love Armarouge, I love Mega Chestnut. Like, my top 5 goes Flygon, Mega Chestnut, Armarouge, Alolan Raichu, Honchkrow. That's my top 5. Below that, like, I think I would have like a top 10 kind of done. But Corviknight is definitely on there. I'd say I can't really think of any other ones right now. You're shiny hunting bag on? Hell yeah. They should have added Mega Flygon. Yes, Mega Zoroark. I'm on the fence with Mega Zoroark, because I think Mega Zoroark could be really cool, but they do have a Hisuian variant, and that was really recent. But Mega Zoroark could be pretty cool. Mega Haxorus, I fully agree with you on that. Mega Haxorus should have happened. Is Fire Ice a good type combo? Because you know there's only one Pokemon with that type combination. The only one with that type combination is Galarian Darmanitan, right? Well, okay, let me think. Fire and Ice. I think it's pretty middle of the road. Like, it's not bad. I think, like, you have one quad weakness, which is rock. You have one quad, which is rock. You're weak to water. You're weak to ground. You're weak to fighting. But you resist. Fire resists fairy. Fire resists grass. Fire resists bug. Ice only resists ice, but so does fire. Well, you know, it's pretty even then. Yeah, because you have 3 weaknesses, 1 quad weakness, 3 resistances, and 1 quad resistance. So it's pretty alright, you know? But what's also good is, like, I think it's a very good type offensively. Because offensively, you hit a lot of things. The only things you cannot deal for neutral or super effective are fire and water. But then, you also get, like, what is it? Freeze Dry, I think is an ice move, but I don't know if Darmanitan gets it. But it might. Magnezone should get a Mega. As cool as that is, I don't think we're going to get any Megas for Pokemon that got evolutions in Diamond and Pearl. Like, I don't think we're going to get Honchkrow. I don't think we're going to get Magnezone or Magmortar or Electivire. As cool as those would be, I don't know if we would get a Mega for them anytime soon. Alright, well, we got a Charmander one, and it's a medium one, so there's a lot higher of a likelihood that we can get a decent spot for this. Funnily enough. Just because, like, if we did, if we came across a small one again, there's always the chance of it being the sewers, which no one wants. Nor even needs a Mega, that I agree with. I think there's only like a few select Pokemon that I would disagree that they need a Mega. You know? Alright. Let's go in. I hope, honestly, I kind of hope we get Legends Gala next. And then we get like a Let's Go Johto. Like Let's Go Chikorita and Let's Go... What would it be? Like, Let's Go Hoot Hoot and Let's Go something. Something else. Alright, so they don't spawn there. Charizard needs Z-Mega? Whatever you want to tell yourself, man. Whatever you want to tell yourself. All I'm going to say is I disagree with you. And that's okay, because people can have their own opinions. And not get flamed for it online. Unless your opinion is objectively wrong. Let's go Larvitar and let's go Miltank. One of those things is not like the other. Is Charmander even spawning here? Like, what's going on? Charmander's not even appearing here. What's happening? They must be appearing in a weird spot. Hey, my Squeak, how you doing? Hello again, how are you guys doing today? Or tonight, for my folks in other parts of the world. Well, for me, it is currently the afternoon, and I am doing quite well, thank you for asking. Reggie's need a Mega. He's just spouting nonsense now. Reggie Gigas gets a Mega. It finally doesn't get Slow Start. No, somehow they would be able to give it Slow Start, even if it Mega Evolves. Hooper, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. And Charmander. Damn, it's Numel. Mr. Numel, what you doing here? Mr. Numel. That's the Reggies for you. Alright, Charmander's spawning here. And, oh, what we can do, we might actually be able to use this teleporter here. It does take us pretty far away from them. The best way I can think to check is if... Oh, okay, yep, we can do it. Hell to the yeah, my compadres. And now it is going back and forth. Now, these ones I like a lot. I like doing these hunts a lot because they're very straightforward. You know? I can mash A, and now I can just look at nothing but chat. No, we just came across this place. Which is why the timer is now going. I thought Arbok was gonna get a Mega. When they showed Arbok with Corbau. Oh, you gotta go? All good, Potato King. Well, hey, thanks for coming in as always. You're always one of the first people in chat. And I appreciate it, man. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Do you think I'd ever do a stream ranking every Pokemon from AF? From AF? A to F. Like... A to F. Am I going crazy? What does that mean? Oh, on a thing. A. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant like alphabetically. Like only the Pokemon starting with A and then ending with the Pokemon's names who end with F? What? That was just me. Yeah, maybe. You know what? If you guys want that, I'll do a stream where I rank every Pokemon. I did a stream where I tried to name every Pokemon from memory. Kipoyo, hello, hi, welcome. How you doing? Same with you, Johnny. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're all having a lovely day. Megastami needs a redesign? I don't think they're gonna redesign that guy. To be fair, he is pretty funny. I think Megastami's really funny. I doubt it, but let's check. It'd be really funny though. No laughter. No laughter to be had. Let's go Spinarak and let's go Ladybug. See, I don't know. Oh, wait. It would probably be like, let's go Pichu and let's go, like, Togepi, right? It would be that. You got a question for me? If I had to collab with someone, who would it be, or would it be with someone from your community? I don't know. You know, like, me personally, like, when it comes to the ideas of collabs, I always think of, like, oh, I want to do, like, a fun event with someone else, you know? And then, like, you know, do like, what I would love to do, I would love to MC a Pokemon tournament. I would absolutely love to do that. So, I don't know. You know what? Wolfig. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, that would be cool. That would be cool. But that man's busy as hell. And, like, I myself, I'm only, like, fully trying to learn competitive now and trying to internalize a bunch of things. Let's go Slugma, let's go Wooper. I think you cooked. Let's go Wooper. People would, like, cry over. They would love that. What's my favorite shiny in ZA? Probably Mega Absol Z. Mega Absol Z has a gorgeous shiny. Alright, let's check. And nothing. Yeah, he collabs with a lot of people, yeah. He collabs with, like, Alpharad as well, I think. Let's go Heatran. It's a single version. Can I show you guys Mega Absol Z after this one? You know what? Sure. I'm happy to do that. Mega Absol Z's shiny is so good. Yeah, my big goals for this channel, one, I want to get to a point where, you know, I'm able to, like, host a huge tournament, you know, and have a bunch of people come in, and then I can put some games on my stream, and I can watch them, and I can, like, commentate over it and stuff. I think that would be really, really fun. Another thing I want to do, which I am going to do this year, is it August? Or is it the month after? Let me double check. But there's going to be a whole month where I hunt nothing but pink shinies. Let me look up again. October. During October. Which is a good few months away. So all throughout the month of October, I'm going to be shiny hunting pink Pokemon every single day. Or like pink shiny Pokemon to raise awareness for breast cancer. That's something that I've been planning for a while. You'd love to be in something like that? You've been joining in Blue Vectors the DA weekend? I don't know what that means, but hey. Good on you. Good for you. Yes, my friend. I do have Absol Z shiny. I have a shiny Absol, and then I have the shiny Z Crystal. I have the Z Crystal. Z Crystal? What am I saying? I have the Absol Megastone Z. Absolite Z. There we go. What the heck? Commented on someone's Pokemon Go video complimenting their shiny, and they said, yeah, what's your location? That's a red flag immediately. That's a red flag. Yeah, do not tell people your locations. Like, again, I think the only thing that's like fine to say is country. Never give any other specifications than that. You know, be like, oh, like me, I can say, oh, I'm Australian, or oh, I'm American, oh, I'm this. You know, you can say that. I think that's fine because you're just saying what you're, you know, where you're from, and that's fine. But if you say, oh, I'm American, I'm from Michigan, and I live on this street, that's too much information. That's too much information. Saying you're in Michigan, too much information, in my opinion. You know? Sword and Shield Dynamax Adventures hunting for shinies for the whole weekend. You know what? You know what you've just done? You've exactly nailed what I'm going to do after this series ends. Right now, I'm going through Pokemon Shield in my own time, and I'm trying to get up to the Dynamax Raid Adventures again, because I had already caught some of the legendaries, so I restarted it, and I'm going through it again. So that way, I can shiny hunt for every single legendary I can get in Pokemon Shield, and I'm going to do that alongside you guys for some streams. But that's after this series concludes. Well, Bidoof is God. Speaking of God, let's check. And nada. Oh my god. So let's one girl talking about losing her cat, and if someone was able to find the animal and she posts her entire town's address online. Oof. See, like, that is, see, that's, yeah, that's unfortunate. No, like, and it's, I don't want to say naivety, like, it is a bit naive if you do that, you know, but, oh man. This is why you just put around posters, you know? You put around posters in your local area like, hey, you know, cat missing, please call this. You know, if you spot them, instead of going on there, it's like, guys, if any of you live on my address and home street, then can you please help me? Like, help me find this guy? And then, like, everyone on the internet now knows where you live, and that is a very dangerous thing. You gotta go all good, Raya. I hope I said that correctly. I hope I did. If not, I apologize. But hey, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. And thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. Do, do, do. Thank you very much. I was so distracted by I was looking at something else because people were talking in my my D&D chat, and I was seeing if plans were still good for this upcoming Monday. So I was reading that. I'm so sorry I didn't see who just subscribed. Hold on, I need to see who did it because I need to say thank you. Hold on. Hold on a second. Where is it? You know, I was gonna go to the stream and I'm just gonna go back a bit. Jay Feather, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, my friend. Hey, yo, it's Total Drama Ezekiel. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Also, yes, I'm gonna do Absol after this. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys Mega Absol Z if you haven't seen it already. I already said I'm gonna do it. I already have Shiny Absol as well. But let's see if this Shiny is here. Oh, Shiny Charmander! Hello, little buddy. I'm gonna catch you in a Rupee Ball. A boop! And a 1, 2, 3. Shiny Charmander for me. Now I just have to evolve it into a Charmeleon. And there's another one. There's two. There's two little goobies. Tuba, 1, 2, 3. Second Shiny Charmander. Anything else? Maybe. Nah. Alrighty, we're all good. Alright, I think that's all. I don't think we could phase on the normal here, because I don't think we went far enough away to despawn them. No, we didn't. Alrighty. Time to leave. Alrighty. Hey, Minecraft B, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. And we got 2 Charmanders. I have so many phases. Oh my lord. Alright, I phase on 1 Charmander. I call both of them are people, but I'm gonna grab this one. And this one is going into the Philippines. I do have a lot more boxes now, which is good. For this, at least. Oh, wait. Oh, I still have Mega Staraptor on. Hold up. Alright, well, let's let Mega Staraptor run out. This thing got contrary. It's insane. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's silly. Mega Staraptor is so strong, man. It's a menace. Anyway. Boom. And here is the Charmander that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into our target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this shiny Charmeleon. I think their shinies are pretty alright. It's a change from the orange to a golden yellow. So yeah, not bad. And I know just the name. I was gonna call it Blaze. And your name is going to be Blaze, because 1, you're a fire type, and you're a good fire type, and 2, that's also the ability it gets, so yeah, your name's gonna be Blaze. But done and dusted. Back in the box with you. Alright, where's the Absol? There it is. Omen the Absol. There they are, and they are currently holding the Mega Absolite Z. How many shinies do I have? More than 3. You know what? I think Ezekiel's onto something. Alright, let me get enough stuff for this. Build up my Mega Gauge. We're getting there. Alrighty. This is for all you people that did not know what it looks like. Alrighty. So for those who have not seen Mega Absol Z, here it is. It's one of my favorite new shiny Megas in the game. Look at that. Look at those colors. How nice. The blue and the nice pink. Oh, it's so good. It's such a good Mega. Such a good Mega shiny. I love it so much. Just look at it. Look how pretty that is, man. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it so much. Why is my icon a bird? Well, my icon is, if you know Pokemon, it is obviously based off of Honchkrow. And I do actually, I know, right? The pastels and the black it's so good. It's so good. It just works. It works so well. You know? Hold on, let me put it side by side. I'll show you what the normal looks like. So this is what the normal one looks like. Again, not too bad. Like, it's pretty alright. But the shiny? But the shiny, though? The shiny is just another level. I just the blue and then the pink. It just looks really nice. Oh, that's right. Other people can't see. Here we go. There's the normal one. For those on shorts, this is what the normal one looks like. Versus what the shiny looks like. It's I really like it. I think it's really, really, really good. Alrighty, that's enough of that. Let me take it off the screen. And let me quickly write down the time for this Charmeleon. Charmeleon took 14 minutes and 38 seconds. Alright, now I have to let that run out, and then I can put Absol Z away again. But so, once we get into the hunt and we do all that, I'll explain why my icon is a hunch crab. So, we have to go over here. And yeah, that's all saved, that's all recorded. Alrighty. So, what we do next, as majority of you know, we have to spin this wheel, and round the wheel it goes. Where it's so about to find out for the second hunt of the stream, we have to go for a Esper. Wow, we're getting some real, I don't even know what to say. We're getting like a lot of similar Pokemon now, because we got Meowstic like not too long ago, and now we got Esper. Alrighty. Alright, I see you, game. I see you, wheel. I get it. You know, I get it. I guess I can do Wild Zone 3 again. I mean, it's not the end of the world if I do, but there's also an Esper right there. I already did a Wild Zone 3. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one. And you can't stop me. You can't stop me from doing this. And boop. I shine hunted in Zone 3 earlier this week, actually, for specifically Esper. I don't want to do the same hunt again. Like, and another reason why I do a lot of the hyperspace distortions is, again, because it takes a while to do this kind of stuff. You know, it took an hour and 17 minutes to get one hunt for one day, and I have a lot of other things that I have to get through during a day, you know? Especially if I want, like, good form, long form content, and I have to work on other things as well, which is why I use distortions a lot, you know? And at the end of the day, and you should all take something from this, you gotta focus on ME, my enjoyment. If you're not having fun streaming what you're streaming, or playing what you're playing, or doing what you're doing, you gotta rethink it, you know? Because, like, if you're living a life and you're miserable doing, let's say, specifically like a downtime activity, if you are not having fun doing it, take a break or do it a different way, you know? And the biggest thing for me, I don't want to do the bench method. I hate the bench method. I've done it a few times and I'm never doing it again because it is so boring to me. It is unbelievably boring, and it just takes longer than doing soft resets. The whole process, and I know that you would get more resets technically, but just having to watch that cutscene over and over and over again is draining. And it's not even an interesting cutscene. You know? You know what I mean? That's just me, though. Alrighty, time. Oh, I didn't change the target. Alright, where is... Oh, if they spawn on the other side of this, we are in a good spot. Spoink spawns there, but maybe, just maybe, Esper spawns somewhere else. You know what I mean? more Spoinks. And then Abra spawns there. So Esper is spawned in the furthest away place that it possibly can. Which is not even there, really? It's on rooftops? Damn, man. And over here. I hope I can get Esper closer. Alright. Esper there. Nope, Spoink there. But well, what about over here? Spoink again. Damn. What about on the other side of here? Abra again, huh? Crazy. You cannot find a single shiny alpha Pokemon and you have so many shinies. I wish you luck, Minecraft B. It can be a bit of a challenge. Come on, give it to me, 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 give it to me. Damn it, Abra. But maybe that means Esper's over here? Oh, look at the little guy. Oh, so cute. And then we got to do the teleporter again. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Whew. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. You bet 54 minutes. Alrighty, God Gamer feeling. Also, hello, hi, I can't believe I missed you. How you doing? Welcome. Abracadabra, alakazam. Mm-hmm. 5:34 is a time guess. Alrighty, Jackson. Also, hello, Jackson. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Your name suggestion is Rule? I don't know if I like that one. I'ma be real. It's raw. That's Gordon Ramsay. Is Hell's Kitchen still a thing? Or is that like stopped? Alright, I'm gonna have a look-see. Little baby Espers? No. Damn it, Vigilant, because look at those eyes. Also, that's what I named my Meowstick. Oh, I also have one. It's not raw. It's raw. I see what you're going for. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Doobie doobie doo. Doobie doobie doo. Yeah, 534 is coming up. Alright, let's see if Jackson got it right. 2, 3, 4, and none. Oh well. You named me Shiny Esper Strawberry? You know what? I like that name. I think Strawberry's a fun name. Also, hello, hi. How you doing? I can see you're a fan of the Amazing Digital Circus. Strawberry cheesecake? Oh, don't do that to me, man. I haven't had a cheesecake in a while. What about brains? Maybe they were like a zombie. Guess it's 6:30? Well, I guess I'll check now. Nope. The Amazing Digital Circus is a an indie show. It is actually kind of crazy you don't know. But that's also a good thing, purely because it means that you're not chronically online. Or I guess you're just not online. I mean, it was in cinemas. But it is like a 9-episode online series, and the final episode is coming out on YouTube tomorrow, I think. You're gonna head out? All good, Ham the Worm. Well, hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate seeing you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. They are also in Fortnite now. That is true. And they do look bad. They look cursed. Well, guessing times only works for a few people. Hey, Mr. Meatball, how you doing? How much is it to become a member? Let me double check. I'll be honest, it's pretty cheap, especially if you go by US currency. But again, I don't want anyone to feel like they need to in order to support the channel. Like, if you genuinely, it's better if you like it, if you like the videos, you subscribe, and you show your friends. Genuinely, that's probably the best thing that you can do. Oh, Galaxy Wars, that's right. I remember slightly. Alright, let me quickly check. Will I ever make a members only video? Only if I have enough members to, you know, make that happen. And if that does happen, it will mean I will be making more content in general. Like, I might do, like, a 4th stream a week, which is, like, a members-only stream where I just play something, a game that I was wanting to play, or just something random. You know what I mean? Or I'll, like, live stream a Pokemon Champions thing. You know, which could be fun. But yeah, so talking Australian currency, it is $5 a month. Again, that is Australian currency for one of them. Then it's $7.50 for another one, and then $16 a month. And it depends on which one you go with, the amount that it is. It's alright, Mr. Meatball. It's okay. I understand fat thumbing. I get it. You're calling it? Check it. Brother, I'm not gonna do this every time someone does this, by the way. I'm gonna do it a few times, and that's it. If it gets to a point where it's annoying me how much someone is saying, oh, check it, you should check it, I'm calling it now, check it, I'm just gonna time you out. I'm being so real there. For the most part, I'm gonna check when I feel like it. If I see someone call a time, sometimes I'll be like, you know what, sure, that's a time where I would normally check it. So I'll check it at that time, and I'll attribute it to you if we get there. But I'm not gonna check every 30 seconds or every like 2 minutes anytime it's like, oh, check it, I got a feeling it's there. It's like, well, yeah, look how many resets I'm doing every so often. Learned of a funny glitch in Pokemon Crystal today. What's the funny glitch, Juggernaut Jacob? Also, hello! Haven't said hi to you yet. How you doing? Cowabummer. Has anyone purchased the most expensive member thing? Not from memory. Maybe? Oh, yes, someone had. However, that person, assumed that if they did that, they could act however they wanted in my streams, and I prefer a safe environment over, or a safe and non-toxic environment over, you know, letting people who give me money to do what they want. So we banned them from the channel. There was just a lot of things that they were doing. The best way to describe it, they thought giving me money would allow me to act how they were acting. Which, early on, I was like, it had nothing to do with the money on this side of it, but I was like, oh, is it really that bad what they're doing? You know, I don't know. And like, because I was in denial because it was someone who was very active in like the Discord and stuff, and always in every channel. I'm like, I'd feel bad if I did that. But then I just had to sit down and be like, no, this person is actively hurting not just my mental health, but also my moderator's mental health a little, as well as just kind of, I don't want to say just being annoying, but to a degree. But yeah. I cannot be bribed. No, I cannot. Unless it's $1 million, then I'll sell my channel. Because no. If it's like 2 million? I don't know. Every man has a price. And I'm no different. If you can guarantee I don't have to worry about housing or like food or anything like that for the rest of my life, I'll take that money. What is my take on glitches? Do I see them as cheating or just a trick? Honestly, it depends. If someone's like using a cheat to like, I don't know, one-shot a boss, like you can do that for like speedruns and stuff. It depends on how you abuse them. I suppose like the, one that comes to mind, one that I think that if you use it, you abuse it, and I know I definitely did, was in Tears of the Kingdom, how you could have, you could duplicate like a bunch of diamonds and stuff for infinite money. And like, yeah, like, you know, if you have fun abusing that glitch and you just get a more fulfilling experience out of the game, then do it. Like, it's up to personal preference. If you like using glitches and having fun with it and doing all that kind of stuff, then go for it. 1000%. Doesn't bother me at all. Me personally, like, I use the Tears of the Kingdom glitch for money. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And I did it once, and then I don't think I touched it again. But, you know, sometimes glitches can alleviate some things. And sometimes they're just funny. Without glitches, speedrunning would be a lot less interesting. Do. I was actually going to check at 20. I usually do an increment. You know, I'm going to check now, and then I'll check again around 20-ish. Anyone there? No. Wait. No, it's just the lighting. Am I in a psychic hyperspace? If so, what other Pokemon are there? There's Abra, which I think is like around this corner. Yeah, there's Abras. And then there's also, Spoinks. Doo-doo-doo. Just popping in to say Esper looks like they're on the perks. I mean, it looks like they've seen some shit, man. Look at them. They can see into the future. Also, this is the Mentos guy I was talking about earlier. He's awesome. He's great. If you like Destiny, watch his stuff. He makes very good videos. Objectively. He makes objectively good, very well edited videos. Hell, even if you're not a fan of Destiny, I think some of you might like it. Although this is my audience I'm talking to, so I don't know for certain. I like it. You got a Pokemon with Pokerus today? Dude, that's crazy luck. Were you shiny hunting for it? Could have been shiny, but instead had the equivalent of Pokemon COVID. That, well, COVID's a lot more, was a lot more frequent. So I don't know, it's like, the equivalent of getting the Black Plague nowadays, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. They got pots. They got crazy drugged up. Do you think that's what Spinda are? Spinda are just Pokemon that just, like, genetically have Pott's disease. Pott's syndrome. Which is why they just can't stand up straight. I think I have seen maybe, I don't even think I've seen any Pokemon with Pokerus in my entire lifetime of playing Pokemon. I think I've had a Pokemon that used to have Pokerus and it had like the pink face. I think I've had a Pokemon with that before. And it was on like my pa's old DS. So my pa found a Pokemon with Jesus Christ, voice crack! My papa had a Pokemon with Pokerus on it once. True, because vaccines are the problem. Vaccines gave my child autism. Oh my god. Anyway, let's check if we get an Espo. Nor. I don't want vaccine talk. Oh my god. I'm remembering, what is it? Digimon, and how it just has this blatant, the whole type chart is insane. It's like, what, science disproves vaccines or something? And then, oh my, I can't. It's like technology beats, I can't remember, but it's an insane type chart. I played the demo of Digimon like Time Strangers, but I could just not get into it. People just can't understand good satire. You know, I think people just take vaccine talk a little too seriously. If I could have one Pokemon in real life, what would it be? Shiny and why? Pokemon in real life, I don't know. An electric type, so my electricity bill won't go crazy. You know what, actually? Maybe an Appleton. Infinite food. If kids can eat its back and it be happy with it, why can't I? Your shiny hunting Heracross? Nice. I like Heracross's shiny. It's very pink. And its Mega is cracked. I still think it's crazy that that Mega is the highest attack stat, period. And that it can one tap like Mega Mewtwo. I think that's really funny. Alright, I'm gonna check again. And nada. Do 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 do. What time will I'm dyslexic. What time will stream end, do you think? I'm not too sure. I mean, we're streaming for an hour and 46. I might, maybe after this Esper. It really depends on how quickly we get it. Like, if we get it, like, right now, per se, I might do another one. But if we don't get it right now, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's all dependent. You pick Chansey or Blissey because your health has been horrible lately, both mental and physical. Honestly, I'd get I think Ordino would be better with that stuff. You know, Ordino has a stethoscope, which are its ears, and it has a Mega. So if you get an Ordino, you can have a strong bomb with that thing. You can also Mega Evolve it. And then, its healing powers will be better. Ordino or Sylveon? Sylveon. I don't want to take care of something that can, like, stand and stare at me in a humanoid shape. As a pet. You know what I mean? What happened? Why did that happen? Hello? Okay, we're back. For some reason it disconnected and reconnected. That's the first time it's done that. Come on. True, Chansey's eggs do have a lot. They do have a lot of nutrients. That is true. And I don't think a heal pulse can cure cancer or anything. As awesome as that would be. Your favorite Pokemon is Jinx? Alright, man. Or hey, to each their own. That is true. Ribbons on Sylveon, that is true. I also know the Dex entry for that. Mostly. We haven't gotten many of the evolutions on the wheel though. We've gotten Flareon, we've gotten Espeon, we got Leafeon. I think we have Glaceon as well, but I can't remember. Come on, Esper. Shine, damn you. Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually it over there. Hell yeah. Let's grab... Well, I think a heal ball is what we need it in, right? Let me save, because we're using the teleporter. If it runs away, then we're screwed. Alright. Hello, Esper. Not that one. This one. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Shiny Esper for me. Hooray. I don't think there's any cleanup, but I'll check. I'll check. Alright. Go. Go fish. There might actually be Abra, but I'm not too sure. Abra will 1000% run away on me though. So I'm gonna get a repeat ball ready. Oh, yep, shiny Abra. Okay. Come on. No, please. Oh, okay, there's one. And then there was another one over there. Alright. Go. Get him. Why are you going upwards? Okay, we got him. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, he went up. Why did he go up? He went straight up. My goodness. Why did he do that? Why did he do that? Oh, he did get it, so he didn't fail it. Thank goodness. Goodbye, I wish you luck. Goodbye, Jackson. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day as well. Puffball? I agree. I'm calling it Puffball. Let's put these two over in the phase box. Puffball time. Puffballs united. And your name is going to be Puffball because you are tiny and you are a lot of fur. So that's going to be your name, Puffball. Simple and easy. Doesn't have to be extravagant. I thought about calling it Druggo, but I think that might not be allowed in the name scheme. You know what? You never know. You know what? I'm gonna see if it allows me to nickname something Druggo. I doubt it. Wow. I can call something Druggo. Now we know. You know what? That's that random Carvana's name now. We did Charmeleon and then we did an Esper. Honestly, I think that's good for now because I have to get some more videos done in general because I don't have any for tomorrow or the day after or the day after or the day after or any day after tomorrow. So we're gonna do that one part of the stream where I give away a lot of phased Pokemon, ones that I have gotten which weren't the target, that I do not need nor want. The code is 12485398. Once again, the code is 12485398. Come on in and get yourself a brand new, free, shiny Pokemon that I have phased on during the series because I have so many of them. Too many! I want to give back to you, my community. Max, how you doing? Max, you, my friend, are going to get a good ol' shiny Scrafty. Love the Pokemon based on Yokai. Jinx was the first one that you had on Elite 14, which is why she's your favorite. You know what? Fair enough. Like I said before, to each their own. Everyone has reasons why they're, your favorite. The only few that I'm like, I do not accept in any means is if your favorite is Lopunny, you are a Guna and you should not be in my chat. It's as simple as that. If your favorite is Lopunny, I don't want you here. If your favorite is Gardevoir, that's fine, because Gardevoir is actually good design-wise. If your favorite is Vaporeon, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, because no one is that messed up. You can't call it Pocket Watch because it has twat in it? Really? Huh. Bye, you're gonna go continue your Ponyta hunt. Wish you luck. I wish you nothing but luck. Alrighty. Mikey. I'm gonna give you a... Get a Farfetch'd. Is that even a shiny one? Yes, it is. You get a Farfetch'd, my friend. Hello, Mikey. How you doing? Oh wait, I accidentally cancelled it. Whoopsies. You're welcome, Mr. Meatball. Love the name, by the way. You're impressed you didn't call me that when I like Shiny Gardevoir? Look, Shiny Gardevoir is... I would prefer someone say their favorite Pokemon is Gardevoir than Lopunny. That's just... You know? If you say Baneri, I'm like, that is just a rabbit. And you know, that's fine. Anything else, though, no. Shiny Mega Gardevoir, I mean, it is pretty good. I really do like the colors of Mega Gardevoir. I also really like the Immersive card in Pokemon TCG Pocket. It is such nice colors surrounding it. Shiny only, huh? Oh, this is when you're doing your Shiny only playthrough. Alright, hold on. You know what? Let me give you a good one. I want to help you on your Shiny only journey. What about Mega Lopunny? Even worse. Alright, let me help you on your Shiny only playthrough. Let me give you a... What's like a good one? You know what? You're gonna get the last Shiny Fennekin. Now, you're doing a Shiny only. Do you have any other Pokemon? Because I don't want to accept anyone else's Shinies at all. So if you have anything that isn't a Shiny, I'll take that. I will not accept any Shinies. If you have like normal Pokemon, I will take it. But I won't take your Shinies because I'm also trying to free up my own box space. I give away to give back to you guys and also to free up some of my box space without putting them all into Pokemon Home. Although I'd have the starter technically, I guess. Because I don't think you can't shiny hunt the starters in this game. There we are. So get yourself a shiny Fennekin, which if you don't have the DLC, good God, is this thing miserable to try and get? In Pokemon Go, you have an I don't want to read the rest of that message out loud. Like, they know what they were doing with that Pokemon. And I don't like it. I do not like it in the slightest. Oh, can you actually get that Lopunny there? I didn't think that the fly method reached it. Hello, Mike. Mike, you're gonna get a Honed Edge. Oh. Okay, bye, Mike. You had a shiny Umbreon with a moon scarf and Pogo, but gave it to your mum because she needed a shiny Umbreon. That is adorable. Very, very selfless of you. If I had that, I would keep it for myself, you kidding? A shiny Umbreon with a moon scarf? Can't make that up. Honed Edge time. Hey, all good. All good, Ezekiel. You have a shiny Rolls that has a special background in Pokemon Go too. You haven't played Pokemon Go in 3 months after buying a Hoopa Unbound 4 years after being unobtainable. Crazy. Also, it's obtainable in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I cannot remember for certain, but I'm pretty sure it's obtainable. Or at the very least, I remember that you can get the bottle. All right, if we get no one else after this one, I'm gonna end stream for today. That might be it. No one could be found. All good. Well, hey, thank you for all being true to the rules. I appreciate it. Let me quickly save. And as always, we sign out with Fish on the mic. Alrighty, so thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know this week was a little bit different in the days that I streamed. I streamed on Monday, Thursday, Friday rather than Monday, Tuesday, Friday. But it'll be back to normal next week. Monday, Tuesday, and then Friday, Australian Eastern Time. Look at the YouTube banner if you ever want to know the days and times which I am streaming. So, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like the stream and subscribe, as it really does help out a lot more than you'd think. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see all you next week. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams.